All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am glad to be here with you today. I am the Dan Dallin, and in this game we have the team in their orange sweaters, the Cicero Chill, versus the team in the black sweaters, the Corning Hurricanes. So they are not on their benches underneath where I have the logos. However, I believe I have the logos adjacent to where on the scoreboard their scores will be represented. We will find out. Assuming somebody gets a penalty or somebody scores a goal. As soon as that happens, we will know. Please hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me. This is YouTube world. Like the video if you'd like to like it, because, again, this is YouTube world. Lining up for the face-off for the Hurricanes, for Corning, is number 37, Cale Lilico. Against the Chills, number 21, Jaden Romig. And the Chill come away with that puck. Comes back to Henry. Henry flicks it up into center ice. Grabbing it there, though, is Kevin Green. Quick turnover. Henry coming in. Backhand shot. Save by the goalie, number 29, Jacob Fiffield. Got to stay on your toes if you're playing goalie. It's just the way it is. Face off to the right side of Fiffield. Chill controlling it. Back behind the net is Jaden Romig. Comes around the other way. And now breaking out with it is the Hurricane. Number 21, Munley, Owen. Oh, loses it at the blue line. Munley back checking now as Little comes away with that puck. Little going in, sends it across. Henry not able to grab that puck. Henry dumps it behind the net, goes by everybody. Munley running it down. Munley sends it all the way across for Beal. Ryan breaks over into the neutral zone, sends it off the boards for it to go to Ruby. Ruby gets a piece of it, has two Chill on him. That was Beal, and Beal loses it there. Henry grabs that puck, fires it in deep as soon as he crosses the red line because he's tired. Needs to go get a line change. Puck goes sailing over the net. Green coming away with it. Oh, Green ran into the skate of DeLuca and loses the puck. Boucher coming out with the puck. Look at that. I know how to say Boucher correctly. And Boucher dumps it in back behind the net where it is played by Fiffield. Right on Fiffield, though, is the Chill. Corralling that puck at the blue line is Ward. Nathan curling around, shot, goal! Nathan Ward going underneath the glove of Fiffield. Ward with the goal. Time of that goal, 1:31. And there's our face-off. And look at that. I was right. I have got my logos assembled on the correct sides of the scoreboard. Shot fired. That goes high. Green saw an opportunity, fired that shot, and went up high. Whitmore, stealing that puck, comes in, follows it all the way to the goal. Fiffield unable to grab it. Oh, the referee blew the whistle when Fiffield's glove went onto the ice. Fiffield did not put his glove on top of the puck, though. Whoopsie, referee. These things happen. He's only human. Ward in for the face-off against Ruby, and the Hurricane come away with that puck. As Bois sends it into the corner. Bois chases it down. Carpenter parking in front. Now, and that puck gets taken away by Cicero. Bork to Whitmore. Whitmore loses at the blue line as Green intercepts it. Green to Carpenter. Carpenter to the corner. Shot fired. Save by Liam Murphy. Goes out to the far side now at the near point. Green fires it in. Gets deflected. Goes to the other point. Picked up by Maglioka. Maglioka sends it in. That gets deflected out to Green. Green jumping it in back behind the net. Call chasing it down. Call has Carpenter falling all over it. I think the puck is underneath Carpenter. Call trying to dig it out. Carpenter comes away with it. To the backhand, passes over to Green. Green, 2 skates forward, takes that shot, goes off the stick of Henry, goes into the far corner, and Bois has it. Bois and Call run into each other, or they collide on the puck at the same time. It zips up into the air and touches the netting, and that will blow it dead. Exciting hockey? Oh, of course. That's what you get at a OneHockey tournament. That puck gets drawn back. Wendell with it. Wendell winds up, shot, goal! Ian Wendell scores that goal. Time of that goal, 2:59. Number 98. No idea who they would give an assist to. I couldn't tell. But Wendell comes away with that goal. 1-1 with 3 minutes expired in this game. Hurricanes pushing forward. Owen Mumley takes that shot. Save. Kicked aside by Liam Murphy. Puck on their near side. Comes out to the point. Alfred fires it in. Goes all the way across the other side. Kaprowski taking it. Pushes it up for Baker. Baker shoveling forward. Has Alfred all over him. They go into behind the net together. That puck comes all the way around on the near side. And Green, I believe that's Green. No? Well, I think we were offsides. Sorry, I was trying to double check. I had some rosters and numbers flying around all over the place. Wild and crazy hockey going on here in the NHL Rink at the Midstate Athletic Community Center. Home of the November 2021 Syracuse Shootout for the OneHockey tournament. Green keeping that puck in, and we have a high stick. That'll bring the face-off all the way down. Hurricane player touched it last with their stick way up in the air. So as soon as Green touched it, that whistled it dead. Probably didn't even see the motion by the referee, otherwise he may have let a chill player touch it. Battle for that puck, comes out to the point. Call, takes it, fires it in, almost looking at a 5-0. Oh, coming in on the rebound was Little, and just not able to send that home. On the far side, Hurricanes coming out with that puck, pushing it forward. Green with it. Green, shot! Oh, it doesn't go in! It doesn't go in! It danced, it bounced, it was near the line, but it did not go in. And that puck went over the blue line. And there was still a Corning player in deep. Now, count as offsides, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Taking that face-off is Lilico. Lilico wins that, draws it back, gets the puck over to Wendell. Wendell loses it along the boards, and it goes behind the net as Boucher takes it around, or sends it around. Now in the near corner. Green. Now Romig sends it around. Not able to clear it out on that far side. Boucher tries backhanding it. Boucher following it up. Little trying to penetrate it out. Now Boucher has it. Boucher gets that puck up to Romig in open ice. Oh, Romig coming across. Shot. Save! Big save by Jacob Fitfield. On the near boards, trying to break that out is... Wow, sorry. I was a little hung up there. The Hurricanes trying to get that out. Little came back and was taking a shot. Nothing happened there. That got touched up by Carpenter in the neutral zone. Chasing it around, getting it there is Bois. Bois goes down as he gets a stick onto that puck. Green has it on near side. Green flicks it up, tries to get the deflection from Carpenter. Not able to make that happen. It was in a little too deep anyway. Little on the far side. Little now Call with it. Little coming away with that puck. Little flicks it up high. Tried to send it down the length of the ice. Instead, he almost hit Nathan Ward as he's sitting on the bench. Good thing for helmets. And we'll have another face-off to the left side of Liam Murphy. Ward comes out off the bench to take that face-off against Ruby. Hurricanes push it forward. Controlling at the blue line is Green. Green holds it there, sends it in for Ruby. Call comes over and intercepts that puck. Chill trying to get away with it. Whoops, and Whitmore accidentally tripped Green. So he's accidentally going to go into the box. So Cicero, penalty, 2-minute minor for tripping. Time of that penalty, 4:30. on number 8. I mean, Whitmore stuck his stick out to try to get the puck, but he ended up hooking it right around the ankle of that Corning player, and down he went. Wendell with the puck. Oh, Wendell unable to get it over. Romick comes over, steals that puck. Romick comes in. Romick shoots, and Romick scores! Shorthanded goal by Jaden Romick. Number 21. Time of that shorthanded goal, 4:38. 5:38. Yeah, time of that penalty was 5:30, not 4:30. Romick with the puck again, trying to make some space. He's got 3 people in front of him. They are shorthanded, by the way. Remember that. DeLuca backhanding it, loses it. Picking up that puck is Ian Wendell. Wendell screaming down on the far side. Wendell has Munley in the middle. Wendell gets hit and goes down. In the middle, shot, goal! Number 9, Carpenter from 21. 9 from 21. Time of that power play goal, 6:08. And we are, boy, I get a feeling we're going to be a lot of back and forth on this one. We are tied at 2. Lining up for the faceoff, Corbin Ruby, number 14, against number 21, Jaden Romick. Romick fires that forward. He gets rebounded, and Bork gets it. Bork takes that puck and dumps it in back behind the net. Chasing it down in the corner is Kevin Green of the Corning Hurricanes, and he sends that puck over to Caden Green. I bet you they know each other. It comes through the neutral zone, and that is going to be an icing. 2-2 here in the first, 6:32 remaining in this period. We are almost exactly halfway through the first period of play. And what a period this has been. Ward facing off against Ruby. Ruby draws it back. Ruby has control of it. Hurricanes trying to maintain control of it. And it comes out. Boucher with it. Boucher trying to push it back in. Goes to Bork. Bork drops it back for Boucher. Boucher sends it up for Ward. Ward unable to hold it. Ruby coming back. Gets that puck in the neutral zone. Takes it into his own defensive end. Ruby turns and fires it over to Green. Green tripped over the center line. It'll do that to you sometimes. And that allows Boucher to collect that puck. Oh! Tough pass. Held in, though. Still held in. And now it comes out. Bork able to push that puck out into the neutral zone. Sends it up to nobody, and Kevin Green collects it. Green has Whitmore on him. Whitmore sends it to Ward. Ward loses it. That was a hard pass. Maglioka makes a play on that and sends it into the corner. Boucher from the neutral zone sends it back in to the offensive end, turned around by the Hurricane, and Wilson with the puck. Number 32, Wilson, Luke Wilson, right? Nope, Jacob Wilson. Luke Wilson's an actor. Ward coming out into the offensive end. Ward curling around, not able to get around Wendell. Alfred making a play on that before he gets hit by Ward. Right before. Alfred again with the puck. Alfred sends it across, touched down by his teammate Ruby, and that allows Kaprowski to send it back into the corner. Corning trying to come out, and Gunn sends it back in. Deflected. Gunn tried to push it out to his forehand. Maintaining pressure, that puck comes over to Munley. Munley with it in the offensive end. Munley turns, goes for the shot, goes off a Boucher's stick, and that goes high and wide by a lot. Munley shot. Oh, stick to side. I think that went off the shaft of Murphy's stick. Save nonetheless. Looked really cool. Gunn got a piece of it. Gunn rips it down. If it goes, it's going to be icing, and it does not go because it is caught up to by Wendell. Wendell has Baker right on his tail. Baker sends it around. Kaprowski picks it up on the far side. Sends it up to the point here for Call. Call fires it in. Touched by Baker. Nice deflection. Good save by Fiffield. Jacob Fiffield watching that the whole way. Henry plays that, pushes it in, turned around by Corning. Munley coming out with it. Munley over to the offensive end, has Call to get around though, and Call's not letting that happen. Drops that puck back for Lilico. Lilico pushes it forward. Lilico kind of getting hooked a little bit by Call. And shot goes screaming wide. Murphy makes sure it goes away anyway. That puck gets sent down. And that's on net. Can't be icing if it's on net. Hurricane to Carpenter. Carpenter off the stick to the boards. Little grabbing it here. Little dumping it in deep. Maglioka chasing it behind the net, tried pushing it forward ahead, but Romig's right there. Romig, the jump over the stick. Romig behind the net. Centering pass to Luca. DeLuca not able to get that puck onto his stick. Oh my God, he was trying. He really wanted that one to come, but it didn't happen. Going the other way now. That's Bois. Bois sending that puck into the corner. It goes back around behind the net. DeLuca picks it up on the near side. He backhands it into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Ruby. Ruby tries flicking it over to Alfred, and Alfred not able to make a play on it. Little chasing it down. Holding in was Henry, but not able to hold it in for long. Hurricane comes, swinging, shooting Maglioka. But he missed the puck. No, it wasn't Maglioka. It was Ruby. Missed the puck and fell down, wondering what happened. So were we. He had that one. Oh, shot! Deflected high, goes into netting. Carpenter had that shot, went off the stick of a defender, and it goes flying up into the netting. That'll be a face-off on the near corner. Face-off. Won by Ruby. Ruby taking it into the corner. Now Ward collects it back there. Ward sends it all the way around for Bork. Bork off of his skate. Bork loses it along the boards. Can't Wandel with it, and he loses it to Henry. Henry sends it all the way down. Now Alfred chasing it down behind the net. Alfred picks it up. Alfred sends it over to Wilson. Wilson touches it up to Ruby. Ruby over to Green. Green takes it and sends it back behind the net. It's stuck on the back of the net for a second. People whacking at it. It gets free. Boucher with it on the back, or trying to be with it. Boucher has Ruby on him. And the Hurricanes come away with it. That's Green that has the puck in the far corner. Green dancing around, trying to make some space, centers it, and not able to get to anybody. Got deflected a couple of times by somebody. That shot goes wide on the outside of the net. Coming out. Up high. Now over near to Green. Green collecting, sending it. Oh, deflected shot. Save! That comes out to Bork. Bork turns and rips it down. Is he going to have the guts, the speed? Whitmore's chasing after it. Whitmore catches up to it. Whitmore has got a defenseman pinned up, trying to wait for somebody to come and help, and nobody's coming. Hurricane coming out. Ward picks that puck off at center ice. Ward backhands it in for it to go around deep. And that puck goes high and lands in the corner. Play there by Beal. Beal trying to clear it out, but Boucher right there. Boucher trying to keep it in. Beal just pushing Boucher and the puck right out. And out it comes. Is that Maglioka? Lilico fires that shot. Saved by Liam Murphy. Boucher with it, and we're going to have a trip. Cicero penalty on number 15, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 15, 2 minutes trip. Time of that minor penalty, 12:21. Another power play opportunity for the Hurricanes. Oh, and they misplay that puck. It leaks into the neutral zone. 30 seconds remaining in this period. Played by Henry in his own end, sends it out into the neutral zone, picked up there by Carpenter. Carpenter coming in, fires that shot, goes wide. Lilico challenging Boucher, sending it up. Wandel picks it up on that far wall. Comes under near side for Green. Green trying to send it in Touched by Romig, but picked up by Carpenter. Carpenter sends it into the corner for Bois. And that will end our first period of play. At the end of one, it is Cicero 2, Corning 2. What a wild period it has been. That means it's trivia time. Your trivia. You couldn't hear me. Who was the first NHL goalie to be credited with a goal? Who is the first NHL goalie to be credited with a goal? Your answer during our next intermission. Teams are ready. The refs are ready. 13 fresh minutes up on the clock. Players are ready. Coaches are ready. Goalies are getting ready. There's a face-off controlled by the Chill. Ward takes it, sends it off the boards, picked up by the Hurricanes. Green with it. Green over to Bois on the near side. Bois trying to push it forward. Bois gets it into the corner. Grabbed there by Ward and sent out. That's going to go all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. And that'll bring that face-off all the way down to the left side of Liam Murphy. There's the face-off. Lilico in for the face-off against Romig. Drawn back by Cicero. 1 minute remaining in the penalty. That's going to come all the way down and be on not net. That's icing. That'll go all the way down. .45 seconds remaining in the power play for the Hurricanes. Lilico again in against Romig. Romig tries pushing it forward, and they do. DeLuca comes out, gives it to Romig. That gets whacked aside by the Hurricanes, sends in, and it goes in deep. Can't have icing on your own self, on your own defensive end. Wendell chasing it down. Romig right there, trying to stall through the penalty or gain control and possession of this puck. Hurricanes come away with it. Lilico has it. Lilico crossing over into the offensive end, taking that puck into the corner. Lilico has Munley in the middle, not able to make a clear path to him. Pass it out to Wendell. Wendell back into the corner for Lilico. Lilico squished by Henry. Henry sends it around. Picked up on the far side by Green. Green has it. Green's looking. Green to Carpenter. Carpenter fires. That's a save by Murphy. Nice shot. That's going to come all the way down. That's going to be icing if he doesn't get to it. And Romig not able to catch up to it, so that will be icing as the penalty expires. We'll have a face-off now down by Mr. Murphy again. This time taking a face-off is Ruby for the Hurricanes. Still Romig for the Chill. Romig draws that back, goes to Boucher. Boucher sends it all the way around. It catches something. There's a chunk of ice over there, perhaps, or there's a lot of snow. Goes fly. Oh, centering pass to DeLuca. Shot goes through the crease. Fifield unable to hold it. Comes out to the point, and Call holds it in, fires it in. DeLuca's got it on the near dot. DeLuca turning around, looking behind the net. He's got little centering pass. Nobody there. Picking it up as Call. Call backhands it back to the middle. Only person there is Corbin Ruby of the Hurricanes. Ruby screaming back the other way. Ruby, tries taking that shot, and he does. And it is saved by Murphy. He got too close to the goalie, though, for the Chills' comfort. And Call came and made sure he moved outward from the crease area. Ruby again in for the face-off, this time facing off against Ward as Romig comes off the ice. Green controlling that puck, pushes it to the corner for Ruby to collect. Ruby sends it around to Wilson. Wilson takes it. Tried getting it over to Green, but not able to connect to him. That puck almost came out, held in by Wandel, goes into the corner. Green in there now with Ward. Ruby taking it by the net. Ruby stopping, curling, checking, looking. Nobody in the middle, nobody in the slot. Ruby has Wilson there now, but no angle. Puck came out almost right to Green. Goes wide. Would get cleared if it had enough juice, but it does not have the juice. Wandel chases it down. Wandel back behind the net has Bork on him. Bork gets picked off. That puck comes out. Boucher has it. Boucher has Green on his tail. Boucher tries clearing it out and does. Hurricanes have to check up, and they do. They dump it in deep, picked up by Call. Call in the corner. Call off the boards to Bork. Bork backhands it out into the middle for Whitmore. Whitmore not able to catch up to it. Retreating and picking it up is Lilico. Lilico, pocket picked by Bork at center ice. Bork coming in, almost had his pocket picked by Wandel. Holds on to that puck. Centering pass to nobody but Lilico. Coming in is Ward. Now Ward has it. Ward to Boucher. Deflected off. Comes back to Ward. Fires that shot. Deflected by Wandel. Did slow it down enough, though, for a Hurricanes goalie Fiffield to save and kick that aside. And that's going to get sent all the way down for the easiest icing call of the day. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll give you a heads up. I will be reading How the Grinch Stole Christmas this Christmas season, or this holiday season. My favorite holiday book. Icing waved off. And going in and falling down, I believe, was Wilson. Nope. Is that Wilson? Or Munley? Munley. He gets up slowly, but up he gets. And Munley's okay. On the far side, we've got a roughing call. And that might be against Gunn. Or it might not be. Nope. It is against number 21 of Corning. Hurricanes penalty, first of the day, 21, 2-minute minor for roughing. Time of that penalty, 4:04. And we have a trip. That's a trip on the chill. Number 12, 2-minute minor for tripping. Time of that penalty, 4:07. The chill had a 2-second power play. Amazingly, not able to convert on that. And teams are even. 4-on-4 hockey. Face-off won by the chill. Brought back to Henry. Henry takes it, sends it down for an immediate icing call. Let's do that again. One more time. Off to the right side of Liam Murphy will be another face-off. 9 seconds expired since the last puck drop. Ruby taking the face-off against Romig. Comes back. That was a shot on net saved by Murphy. Henry tried setting that puck the long way. It came right back to him off the back of Alex Alfred. So he did it again. Now Romig with it on the near side. Romig comes around Wandel, goes through Wandel's legs again. Shot goes wide, right out past the outstretched glove of Jacob Fiffield. Behind the net, Bork challenging Carpenter. Carpenter maintaining control. Little help from Alfred. Now Carpenter sends that puck up to Ruby. Ruby taking it down. Coming out of net is Murphy. Does not play that puck far the way he wanted to, but enough off to the side that Ruby could not take a shot at what became a wide open net. Romig spinning around and round, and round he goes, drawing that puck back into his end, and where does he go? Over to Ward. Hits Ward. Ward hits Wendell, goes flying up in the air. Ward's on the ice. He was going to get up. Now he stopped. That's going to be a penalty against Mr. Wendell. Ward gets up. Ward got up right before the coach got to halfway. If that was Ward's dad coming off the bench, he would have waited till he was more than halfway, because that's what players do. So time of this penalty is 5:14. This is knee on knee. I don't know if that's a 2 and 10 or if he needs to be removed from the game. I thought knee on knee was one of those biggies. And it is. He's getting tossed. Can't do knee on knee. That's what I thought. There's an automatic ejection. So that was number 98. I believe it's a 2 and 10. And a game misconduct. Although, I guess 2 minutes and a game misconduct, because a 5-minute major. That's what it is. My bad. 5-minute major, game misconduct. So Cicero will have at least a man, then two-man advantage for the entire 5 minutes. Henry fires that shot. Saved by Fiffield. On the far side, collecting it is Call. Call making space. It's 4-on-3. Call into the corner. Call curling around. Backhands it. Over to Baker. Baker loses it. Oh, no. It was picked up by Green. He flicked it. He wanted to send it high and lofty, and he sent it into the rafters up above, or the netting, something. He hit the ceiling. And that's absolutely not what he wanted to do. It'll be a face-off immediately to the left of Fiffield. Lilico and Romig. Hurricanes almost clear that out. Call dumps it back into the corner. Alfred collecting it there. Alfred trying to bring it out. Held in by Henry. Henry passing over to Call all the way on the far side through DeLuca's legs. Call has it on the far boards. Back to DeLuca at the point. DeLuca back to Call. DeLuca making a run for the middle. Shot! Save! Comes all the way out on the near side to Henry. Henry gathering that puck. Oh, and that sent the net off the moorings. It's unfortunate. Face-off will be to the right side of Fiffield. 4:04 remaining in the major. Pass comes over to Call. Call sends it in. Oh, tipped by DeLuca, goes up and over the net. Holding that puck now and controlling it is Green. Green coming out through center ice. Loses the puck, has to spin around, slows him down. Romig comes in and takes that puck. Romig over the blue line into the offensive end, skips over Alexander, loses the puck and regains it. Takes it on the far side, passes it back to Call at the point. Call back to Romig. Romig backhand to DeLuca. DeLuca misses it and gets through past Little, and that's going to come in, down, and around, and all the way down for an icing. I'm going to leave the Camera right there, you'll see everybody will collect by that guy that's dressed like a zebra. Couldn't get anything done without stripes, though. There to keep the game going and to keep everybody safe. And following the rules, very important. It's a whole book of them. Romig in for the face-off against Ruby. Romig draws it back, goes to Little to Whitmore. Whitmore penetrating in. Oh, Whitmore loses that puck as Ruby touched it up and touched it to Carpenter. Carpenter coming away with that puck, going down on the far side, takes that shot, save, rebound, save. Little grabs it, sends it back around the corner to Romig. Romig drops it into Henry. Henry turning, collecting, sees Carpenter coming on, sends it over to the other corner. Misplayed over there. I don't know if it was the pass or what have you. Either way, not scripted. Romig goes down as he catches his skate on Henry's, and now Ruby has it. Ruby falls down, and that's going to be a penalty. It's a trip. I did not think he was near him, but who's getting the trip? Is it Little or is it Romig? Oh, it's Henry. Okay. Henry, 2-minute minor for tripping. Time of that penalty, 7:23. Teams will be even for 2 minutes, and then it'll be 50 seconds of power play for Cicero. 4-on-4. Romig in for the faceoff against Lilico. They're all tied up. Lilico trying to kick it into the corner. Romig trying to get it. Whitmore coming in, grabs that puck, turns. Whitmore to Romig. Romig has it. Romig tries flicking it over the shoulder of Green. Alexander collects it there. Sends it up to Wilson. Alexander pushing it forward again, but he did it from behind the red line. That's going to be an icing. So close. But icing it is. Face off to the left side of fifth field. Lilico driving it forward, held in by Ward. Ward dumps it into the corner, digging that out as Alfred. Alfred up onto the boards for Lilico. Lilico collects that puck. Lilico curling around at the dot. Lilico taking it into neutral zone, flying through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Lilico going into the corner. Lilico to Wilson. Wilson shot. Save by Murphy. Wow. Wow. I thought Wilson had that. He was right there. Somehow Murphy stopped it, and the score holds at 2 apiece. This faceoff will be to the right side of Murphy. Faceoff pushed straight at the goal by Ruby. Counts as a save. Oh, shot! Quick shot by Munley. I didn't think he had the angle at all. Deflection comes out, goes to Call. Call flicks it up over the boards. Call back behind the net, has DeLuca in the middle. Call tries centering it, not able to get it past the legs of Maglioka, though. Coming out, can't get it out. Ward holds it in. Ward dumps it back into the middle. Chased down into the corner by Green. Green has it. Being pinned up against the boards by DeLuca. He goes down. DeLuca coming away. He's in front. He touches that puck. Oh, backhands it. Drops it back behind the net. He's got Maglioka all over him. They had him pinned back there. He tries sending out. He gets it out to Call. Call penetrating in. Takes that shot. Goes right on fifth field, who easily kicks it aside to the other corner. Romig chasing it down. Now back behind the net is Green. Green and DeLuca. DeLuca backhands it out. DeLuca collects it. And DeLuca loses the puck, but it goes out to Ward. Ward turns, fires. Kicked aside. Punched aside. It went aside. Maglioka chasing it down behind the net. Maglioka backhands it. Gets to DeLuca. He was trying to get it up to Green. DeLuca cut it off, though. Romig now with the puck. Curling. Looking. Romig has Call at the point. Call fires. Shot. That gets deflected by DeLuca and goes wide. Oh, that shot taken by Boucher, deflected a little bit by Mayfield, I believe that is. Is it? Or is that Munley? I think it was Munley. And then it went to the goalie, got deflected up and went into the netting. Face off to the right of fifth field. We have Lilico facing off for the Corning Hurricanes. Sliding in for the Cicero Chill is Romig. That's Jaden Romig. Control back, almost controlled. Who's got it back there? It is Green. Caden Green. Green coming out. Oh, Green runs into Call hard at the blue line. Bork with the puck in center ice. Bork over to Romig. Romig crossing over. Has Ward on his left, a little behind him. Comes in behind. Shot. Goal by Ward. 31 from 21. Nice one-timer setup. Time of that goal, 9:49. Cicero. Goal scored by number 31, Nathan Ward, assisted by 21, and it is 3-2. 25 seconds still remain in that man advantage for Cicero. Puck gets drawn back to Cicero's end. Coming in to step in and steal it is Lilico. Comes to try to take that shot. Was Carpenter not able to get that home. Carpenter turns, fire, shot. Save by Murphy. Face-off being taken by Lilico and Ward. Referees counting. Puck comes out. Hurricanes controlling it. Oh, tried firing it in. Alfred tried firing it in. It got off of somebody's skate. Alfred holding it. And it goes into the middle, collected by Henry. Henry backhands it up. Bork has it. Bork at center ice, neutral zone, dumps it into the corner. Alfred grabs it there. Alfred all the way across to the near side. I think he was passing it to Carpenter. Green saw it and thought it was for him. Could have been a nice outlet pass to Carpenter. Not exactly sure. Lilico. Bork. Bork dumps it into the corner. Chasing it down is Alfred in the corner. Grabs that puck, corrals it, goes around behind his net. Has Whitmore on him, sends out to neutral zone. Henry picks it off. Henry, toe drag around, almost drew himself off sides, but able to get out. Ward sends that puck off the boards and in deep. He got around Green, so icing is waved off. Back behind the net is Baker. Baker dumps it into the corner. Picking it up there is Ruby. Now Maglioka. Maglioka. Oh, no. Gunn hit from behind. Hit somebody from behind. Gunn hit Mundley from behind. And then Green went and leveled Baker after the whistle. So, what is going to happen now? Gunn's going to the box. And I think that's all we're going to do from there. You know, I didn't see what the call was. I'm going to say it was roughing. 2-minute minor for a rough. Time of that penalty, 11:27. And then I think we're calling a delay of game because the goalie was over by the bench. No timeout had been called. Coaches are upset. Ref is yelling at Murphy to go get in the net. That penalty is going to get served by number 44. So it's a penalty on 75. 2-minute for delay of game. Served by 44. Time of that penalty is also 11:27. How about them apples? My, how the tide has turned. Weird. Not sure why Murphy didn't go back to his goal, but we have a 5-on-3 in favor of the Corning Hurricanes. Taking the face-off is Lilico. Draws that puck back for Carpenter. Carpenter into the corner. Grabbed by Call, tried clearing out. Now it goes to Wandel. Wandel to Carpenter. Carpenter over to the near side to Green. Fires. Oh, and it goes wide. Turning and trying to clear that puck out. I believe that was Romig, held in by Green. We got Henry over there saying some large words to I can't see who the Hurricanes player is. I think it's Munley. It is Munley. And Munley's going to get the hook. For what? I'm not sure. If you guys saw it, feel free to write in. And Henry. So, Henry, Munley, second period. Time of these penalties are at 11:47. 2 minutes each, and those are going to be incidental minors, almost notoriously always roughing. As I'm sure it was. Still going to be 5-on-3 hockey. For the next minute 40, then it will be 5-on-5. Unless something new and crazy happens. So the refs are doing their best job to maintain control of this game. And so far, I think they are in control. They look controlling. We're just waiting for the referees to explain to the scorer what exactly is going on. I mean, I'm making my best assumptions from what I've seen and all my years of hockey experience. That is what I believe is going on. We've got incidental minor penalties. We got a player, number 44, sitting in the box for Murphy's delay of game. And then we got Gunn in for the roughing or a cross-check or something. Got to be one of those two. Face-off now between Lilico and Romig. Comes back to the Hurricane. Green has that puck at the point. Sends it all the way over to the far side. Fires shot high, wide, off the back boards. Comes out to Green. Green takes it, sends it off the boards into the corner for Bois. Bois has it, curling around. Gives it back to Green. Green to Carpenter at the top. Back to Green. Green pops it in, hits the leg of Little, and goes into the corner where it's collected by Bois. Bois out on top to Carpenter. Carpenter fires! Going for the deflection from Lilico. And it is saved. Goes into the top of the leg pad of Murphy. He's got to reach down in deep to get that one. Referee, whatever you do, don't smell that puck. That deep on a goalie's pad, that has got to stink. Face off again between Lilico and Romig. Goes back into the corner. Puck comes out to Green up at the top. Green does a little head fake. Nobody falls for it. Gives it to Green. Green sends it all the way over to the far side. I didn't see who has that. Oh, that's 88. That's Green also. Oh, you're killing me with all these relatives. Green to Green. So that's Kevin on the near side. Oh, he's trying to pass it over to Caden, and that got picked off by Romig. Romig made a move forward, stopped, came back, trying to kill off some of that penalty. And then he sends it in deep. DeLuca chases it down to apply some pressure. Little steps up, keeps it from coming from Bois getting it. It gets deflected. Carpenter goes back, and that will end our second period. At the end of 2, we have a bunch of penalties, but the Chill are up 3-2. That means it is now trivia time. Your trivia question, and now I know you can hear me, your question was, who and when was the first NHL goalie to be credited with a goal? It happened on Wednesday, November 28th, 1979. And on that magical night, New York Islanders number 31, Billy Smith, became the first goalie to ever record a goal. He didn't take the shot, but he got credit for the goal. Billy Smith, number 31, the New York Islanders, during their dynasty. All right, for some reason, I lost you guys, and now I'm back. Not sure what that was all about. Should have been good. Anyway, you caught me back here. And the Hurricanes have collected that puck in the neutral zone. Carpenter over to Caden Green. Green dumps it in deep. Goes back around behind the net for Ward to collect. Ruby on the far side. Ruby coming through into the neutral zone. Ruby crossing over into the offensive end. Carpenter watching. Ruby backhands it. Goes up high and wide. Picked off DeLuca. DeLuca to Little coming over. Caden Green whacking that puck away. Getting it to Wilson. Wilson had his pocket picked by Ward. Ward sends it up to the middle. And that gets sent back in deep by the Hurricanes. Romig battling for that puck in the corner. On the far side. Oh, out to Green. Swinging, not able to connect that puck. Little coming down. Little on the breakaway. Turns. Shot. Goal! Number 12, Carter Little scoring that goal. Cicero goal, shorthanded goal. Time of that goal, 1:49. What a breakaway by Carter Little. Face off, neutral zone. And Henry controls that puck. Henry to Bork. Bork flicks it up in deep into the corner. 4-2 Cicero over the Hurricanes. In the corner now, Bork. Puck gets turned over to the Hurricanes. Corbin Ruby coming out with that. Ruby picking up speed on the left-hand side. Centering pass made over to Beal. Beal not able to catch up to it. Bork catches up to it, though. Flicks it up. Goes off the face of Caden Green into the bench of the Cicero Chill. Good thing for that face guard, that whole face mask on the helmet. Otherwise, Caden would be probably prone on the ice right now. Caught him by surprise. Lilico facing off against Bork. Lilico wins the draw, goes over to Bois. Bois sends it in deep. Immediately picked up, though, by Henry. Henry sends it all the way around. Picked off by the Hurricanes. Carpenter in the corner. Carpenter out to Kevin Green. Green fires it in, hits the skate of Boucher. Boucher tries sending it out. Kevin Green holding in, dumping it back into the corner. Boucher picking it up there, says, "Thank you very much, Mr. Kevin Green." Boucher on the far side tries flicking it out, and now it's out. Now it's out. Whitmore not able to grab a piece of that, but Boucher sends it up. Whitmore will chase after Kevin Green, who has the puck. Green sends it out to the near side to Carpenter. Carpenter sends it, redirects it over to Bois. Bois not able to hold on to that puck. Following up behind, though, is Lilico. Lilico grabs it and fires that shot in. Saved by Murphy, and he plays it out. Near side, Kevin Green fires that shot, gets deflected by Carpenter, and that goes across the front of the crease. Oh, and that puck gets tipped up, hit, rolls along the top of the bench for the Chill, and must have hit one of them, and that's how it fell back into this side of the ice. 9:40 remaining in this game. Cicero has a 4-goal-to-2 lead over the Corning Hurricane. Corbin Ruby in for the face-off against Romig. Shot fired! Goal! Scored by Owen Munley. Wow, that just came in, and he just whacked and whacked at it. It was that second swing that sent that puck home. Time of that goal, 3:27. And it is now a 4-3 game. That face-off is drawn back by Corning, controlled by the Chill. Shot fired by DeLuca. Save by Fiffield. DeLuca with the puck now. Loses it, but it goes right to Henry. Henry controlling at the blue line. He sends it in deep into the far corner. It was a setup for Little or a pass into the corner. Either way, good things happen. Hurricanes trying to clear it out. picked off by Little. DeLuca was in there too. DeLuca, Little coming away with it, and Little flicks it up high into the corner for Romig to collect. Romig has Caden Green on him. Romig comes out, dumps it into the corner again for DeLuca. DeLuca gets it out to the dot, and it gets pushed in by Wilson into the corner, and Romig collects it there. Now, Alfred has it for the Hurricanes, and he sends it all the way across the neutral zone to Wilson, but it comes softly off the boards, and stepping up to steal it was Henry. Henry pushed it forward. Recollecting it in his own end of the ice is Corbin Ruby, and that goes back behind the net, and now Romig has it. Romig to the corner to Call. Call firing that shot or centering that pass. Nothing happening there. It goes to Wilson. Wilson clears it out and gets sent down by Henry. Debatable if it was late or not. Referee, Call, having a conversation. The other referee says interference, and that is going to be interference against number 19, Jonathan Henry. 2-minute minor for interference. Time of the Chills penalty, I can't tell. Is that an 8 or a 9? So hard to see. I think it's an 8. So that's 4:55. Yeah, it's got to be. Another power play opportunity for the Hurricanes. Face-off being taken by Lilico against Romig. Ref is ready. We're all lined up. Time's on the board. It goes into the corner. Picked up by DeLuca. DeLuca tries clearing it around. Stopped by Green. Green has Carpenter coming over to help. Carpenter comes away with it. Carpenter has Caden Green on the other side. He sends it to Caden. Caden swings and swings hard and just touches that puck into the corner behind the net. Green holding it. Oh, Call able to get it out. Comes out to Little. Little, Chris crossing in the middle. Little trying to get that puck over to Romig because he lost control of it, but he's not able to recollect that. Carpenter has it, pushes it forward, turned back by Romig. Almost sent in offsides by Lilico. Lilico at the last second stops it and drops it back for Kevin Green. Now Carpenter comes over to help. They are all checked up on side. Goes to Lilico. Lilico over to Munley. Munley fires that shot, goes wide right. Off the far boards, comes out to Green, Kevin Green, and that gets turned over to Little. Little sends it down the length of the ice, and that's going to be icing. Nobody's going to get to that in time. So we'll bring that puck all the way back for another face-off to the left of Ward facing off against Lilico. Lilico draws it back, but draws it back too hard. It goes right through the neutral zone. Kevin Green going to have to chase that down. Green up to Carpenter. Carpenter crossing over through the neutral zone right in the middle. Carpenter coming on the near side into the offensive end. Fires that puck in, down around the boards, hoping that it gets to Munley. Munley picks it up in the corner, and it goes to Romig. Romig steals it. Romig tried clearing it. Goes off of Ward. Ward sends it down high. Jumping, trying to grab it was Kevin Green, unable to bring it down. Puck goes into the bench of Cicero. Now the question is, where is that faceoff going to be? It's going to be in the neutral zone. Referees are tending to the net. Neutral zone faceoff between Corbin Ruby and Jaden Romig. Romig draws it back, comes to Call. Call plays it off the boards to Alfred. Alfred dumps it lightly into the middle. Grabbed by Ward. Ward not able to get it out. Grabbed by Beal. Shoots, and that goes wide right. Romig tries flicking it up and gets it past Maglioka. Zipping down to grab that puck is Alfred before DeLuca gets to it. Alfred collects it behind his net. You got 4 seconds remaining on the power play. Hurricanes coming down with it. It's Ruby. Oh, Ruby needed to make one more move. Got too close to Murphy. Romig tries a breakout pass, but it goes to Neely. Nope, it's not Neely. It's 14, Ruby. Call can't get it past Ruby. Ruby pushes it forward, and Wilson goes to grab it. Sends it back the other way. Only person there is Call, or Call's the first person there. Flicks it up high, and it hits the netting. That'll be another face-off. Ref pointing, said, nope, hit the netting right there. I saw it, and I blew my whistle. Call telling him, are you sure? The ref saying, well, it is really too late now. I blew my whistle, so it no longer matters. Why don't you go have a seat and think about what you said? Face-off comes back to Caden Green, fires that shot. I don't know if it went off of Whitmore or Romick. Oh, fires another shot, goes off of somebody's skate. Now it comes out, and he gets pushed into the neutral zone. Goes back to Kevin Green collecting it. Green has Baker on him, tries clearing it out, goes off of Baker, and comes right back at him. Kevin sends it out. Now Bois has it. Bois touches it to push it forward for Lilico. That's Lilico. Lilico with it in the corner, comes out to Caden Green. He fires that shot. He gets deflected immediately by Whitmore. Now Kevin Green. Kevin to Caden. Caden has Bois in front of him. They switch places. Caden goes in deep into the corner. Chased down by Boucher. Tries for the centering pass. And Boucher's stick right there to guide that puck into the ever-trusting glove of Liam Murphy. 4-3, Cicero over the Hurricanes. Chill lead with 4:53 remaining in this game. And what a game it has been. There's the face-off. Comes back to Alfred. Alfred winds up, fires that shot, goes right off of Whitmore's stick. It's sailing high into the glass. Romig trying to get a piece of it. Has Green and Wilson over there. Ruby and Wilson. Sorry. Ward collects it, sends it off the boards, gets it past Alfred. And that's going to be an icing. That'll come back. Waiting for the puck to show up for the face-off to the right side of Murphy. Ruby all lined up. Puck gets dropped. Ruby pushes it forward. Romig has it. Romig flicks it up to Little. Hits Little in the back. And Maglioka able to gain control of it because of that. Maglioka up to Ruby. Ruby deflected by Ward. Enough for Little to get over to it. But he can't get it past. Oh, he does. Gets it to DeLuca, and DeLuca dumps it into the corner. Off behind the net, Maglioka has it. Maglioka sends it to Munley. Munley grabs it, sends it up the boards to Ruby. Ruby trying to keep up with it, and Boucher sends it backwards. Now Little trying to dump it in. Took 3 tries for him to send that, but he sent it all the way in deep. Grabbed back there by Maglioka. Maglioka up to Munley, and turned over to Romick. Turns, fires, shot. Save by Fiffield. Another save by Fiffield. 3:37 remaining in this game. Goalies are playing huge. They always do. I love goalies. Everybody likes a shooter. I like the goalie. Bork in for the face-off. I couldn't see against whom. Oh, it was Lilico. I should have known that. Battling for the puck. It's in the neutral zone. Carpenter sweeps it in, goes into the corner. Racing after it was Beal and Call. Call comes away with it. Call up to Gunn. Gunn sends it over to the other side for Bork. Bork races over before Beal can get there. No, Beal got it. Beal to Lilico. Lilico unable to cleanly get that over to Carpenter. Fired in off the glass, and Call has it. Call has Beal on his back. Beal thought he picked his pocket, but he did not. Whitmore touches up to Call. Call turns, fires, shot. Save, Fiffield. Lots of hard work on the part of Jacob Fiffield, for sure. Ruby lined up for that face-off against Bork. Goes back into the corner, played by Alfred. Alfred sends it around for Green. No. I thought that came out. They were going to get a whistle. Ruby has it. Ruby crossing over, loses that puck in the neutral zone, collected and saved by Wilson, though. Wilson takes it, dumps it into the corner, but we are offsides. Give us a neutral zone face-off with 2:30 exactly remaining in this game. Hurricanes trail by 1. Romig facing off against Ruby. And Romig controls that puck. Curls around at his own end. Ruby challenging. Gets that pass up to DeLuca. Alfred. DeLuca drops it for Call. Call fires that shot. Save fifth field. Comes out to DeLuca in the corner. DeLuca turns. Tries to sneak it in behind. You're going to get it off the back of fifth field? Come on. He's way too good of a goalie for that. Fifth field saves that. Picks up the, well, it's good enough to save the shot. Not good enough to pick the puck up off the ice, though. That's for you, Mr. Referee. You've got fingers. Change of our face-off line. In the corner. Coming up on the near side. DeLuca dumping it back in. Carpenter grabbing it, firing it around. Chasing it down with Lilico. Lilico around the far side. Lilico picking up speed, trying to get some separation from Little. He does. Gets sandwiched as he gets into the offensive end. Puck comes out. DeLuca grabbed it, pushes it up. Held by Kevin Green, though. Green over to his defensive mate. Carpenter now has it, turns, fires. Green comes back to collect it. Defense always carrying the load. Back behind the net, sends it up along the boards to Ruby. Ruby grabs it. Ruby fires it across the neutral zone for Carpenter, just a little too far. Now that comes out. Carpenter steps out as he grabs that puck and fires it back in behind the net. Ward tries sending it out, but it goes to Green. Green takes that puck and fires it in. It's in the corner. Deflected out. Held by Maglioka. Sent back in behind the boards, or behind the net. Call with it on the far side. He flicks it out, and he gets it into the neutral zone where it's grabbed by Kevin Green. Less than 1 minute remaining, waiting for the opportunity for Corning to pull their goalie. Has not happened yet. That puck comes all the way down. No icing. Grabbed by Maglioka. Little peeled off because he thought it was going to be icing. Play the whistle, my friend. Play the whistle. Ruby dancing. Ooh, Ruby runs into Call. Comes out in the middle. Little there grabs it. Little coming into the neutral zone. 20 seconds remaining. Little has DeLuca. Can't get it past Green, though. Puck comes back behind the net. Maglioka battling for it against DeLuca. Now coming in to help out is Green. Green falls down, gets up, plays the puck, sends it all the way across. Ruby just kind of watched it go by. Not sure what happened there. Carpenter. Munley. Fake. Shot. Oh, off a Romig stick onto the far side, and that will end the game. What a game it was. What a battle right down to the wire. Corning with opportunities. Thought they were going to pull that one off. Game ends 4-3 Cicero over Corning. I am the Dan Dallin. Please click subscribe, click like, tell me that you love me, and I will see you soon. I am the Dan Dallin. Make it a